Angie Stone was born in Columbia, South Carolina, where she was introduced to gospel music at First Nazareth Baptist Church under the leadership of Reverend Blakely N. Scott. Her father, a member of a local gospel quartet, played a significant role in her musical upbringing, taking her to see live performances by gospel artists such as the Singing Angels and the Gospel Keynotes. These early influences shaped her passion for music and set the foundation for her career. In the late 1970s, at just 16 years old, Stone co-founded the rap trio The Sequence alongside Cheryl, The Pearl, Cook and Gwendolyn "Blondie" Chisholm. The group became one of the first female hip-hop acts and was signed to Sugar Hill Records after auditioning for manager Sylvia Robinson backstage at a Sugar Hill Gang concert in South Carolina. In 1980, The Sequence gained recognition with their hit single, Funk You Up, which peaked at number 15 on the U.S. Top Black Singles chart. The trio continued to release several rap hits, including Monster Jam, featuring Spoonie G, and Funky Sound, Tear the Roof Off. However, as hip-hop evolved into a grittier street art form, The Sequence struggled to maintain their popularity and eventually disbanded in 1985. Following the breakup of The Sequence, Stone worked with hip-hop and electro-funk group Mantronix before becoming the lead vocalist of the R&B trio Vertical Hold. The group released two albums, A Matter of Time, 1993, and Head First, 1995, with their hit single, Seems You're Much Too Busy, gaining significant attention. In 1996, she formed the group Devox alongside Jerry DeVoe, Lenny Kravitz's cousin, and Charlie Mole. Their album, Devox featuring Angie B. Stone, was released in Japan by Toshiba EMI, with select tracks appearing on DeVoe's compilation Front of the Line. At the same time, Stone built a reputation as a talented songwriter, co-writing material for D'Angelo's critically acclaimed albums Brown Sugar, 1995, and Voodoo, 2000. She also contributed backing vocals for D'Angelo's tours and worked on Lenny Kravitz's 1998 album 5. In the late 1990s, Arista Records A&R manager Peter Edge introduced Stone to label head Clive Davis, who signed her as a solo artist. In September 1999, she released her debut solo album, Black Diamond, named after her daughter, Diamond Tiara. The album received widespread critical acclaim and reached the top 10 on Billboard's top R&B/hip-hop albums chart. It was later certified gold by both the RIAA and the British Phonographic Industry, BPI. The album's lead single, No More Rain, in This Cloud, became a #1 hit on the Adult R&B Songs chart and earned Stone 2 Soul Train Music Award nominations in 2000. Following the success of Black Diamond, Stone transitioned to J Records, founded by Clive Davis. In 2000, she recorded the theme song for Girlfriends, a UPN/CW sitcom starring Tracy Ellis Ross, and even made a cameo appearance in a Season 3 episode. On October 16, 2001, she released her second album, Mahogany Soul, under J Records. Featuring collaborations with Alicia Keys, Raphael Saadiq, Swizz Beatz, Carvin and Ivan, and Eve, the album was well received by critics. It peaked at number 4 on Billboard's top R&B/hip-hop albums chart and entered the top 20 in the Netherlands, Finland, and Flanders. Following the success of Mahogany Soul, Angie Stone achieved further recognition when the album was certified gold by both the RIAA and BPI. Its second single, Wish I Didn't Miss You, became her biggest international hit, reaching the top 10 in Australia and Belgium, while also topping Billboard's Dance Club Songs chart. Additionally, More Than a Woman, her duet with singer Joe, earned Stone her first Grammy Award nomination for Best R&B Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocals at the 45th Grammy Awards. Stone expanded her career into acting in 2002, appearing in a guest role on Girlfriends and portraying store owner Madame Mambuza in the teen comedy The Hot Chick, starring Rob Schneider. Although the film received generally negative reviews for its crude humor, it performed moderately well at the U.S. box office. The following year, she played Alma in The Fighting Temptations, a musical comedy drama starring Cuba Gooding Jr. and Beyoncé. While the film received mixed reviews and was commercially less successful, Stone contributed to the soundtrack with the duet Rain Down alongside Eddie Levert. In June 2004, Stone released her third album, Stone Love. Clive Davis enlisted producers such as Warren Campbell, Jazz Fa, and Missy Elliott to collaborate on the album, while Stone herself co-wrote and produced much of the tracklist. The album debuted at number 14 on the Billboard 200, selling 53,000 copies in its first week. It also performed well in Europe, breaking into the top 20 in Belgium, Finland, Sweden, and the Netherlands. The lead single, I Wanna Thank Ya, featuring Snoop Dogg, became her second #1 hit on the U.S. Dance Club Songs chart. In 2005, Stone began recording new material for her anticipated fifth album. However, due to budget constraints, J Records requested that she compile a greatest hits album instead. The result was Stone Hits, the very best of Angie Stone, which included previously unreleased tracks such as I Wasn't Kidding. At the end of the year, Stone requested and was granted an unconditional release from J Records, ending a 5-year tenure with the label. In 2006, Stone joined the 4th season of VH1's Celebrity Fit Club, where she lost 18 pounds, the second lowest weight loss in the show's history. That same year, she signed with the newly reformed Stax Records. Her 4th studio album, The Art of Love and War, was released on October 15, 2007, inspired by her experiences at J Records, where she had been expected to help develop new talent. The album debuted at number 11 on the Billboard 200, making it her highest charting album to date and her first to top the top R&B/hip-hop albums chart. Its lead single, Baby, a duet with Betty Wright, became her second number 1 hit on the Adult R&B Songs chart and earned her a 3rd Grammy Award nomination at the 50th Grammy Awards. Stone's second release with Stax Records, Unexpected, arrived in November 2009. The album was deeply personal, influenced by the sudden passing of her father during the recording process. Marking a shift in style, Unexpected incorporated more upbeat R&B and funk elements. However, the album struggled commercially, peaking at number 133 on the Billboard 200 and failing to chart internationally. Its lead single, I Ain't Hearin' You, reached number 14 on the Adult R&B Songs chart. During this time, Stone also took on acting roles, playing a strip club owner in Pastor Brown, 2009, and performing Wade in the Water in the civil rights documentary soundtrack for a Revolution. In 2010, she starred as a school matron in Schoolgirls, a film directed by Nick Cannon featuring various Def Jam artists. In 2011, Stone co-starred in Loving Him Is Killing Me, a stage play written by Theo London, alongside Nene Leakes, Tyson Beckford, and Christopher Williams. The play was performed in Washington, D.C., Miami, and Philadelphia. By 2012, Stone had signed with Saguaro Road Records, an in-house label of Time Life, and released Rich Girl on September 25. The album featured a spoken-word interlude by actor Malcolm Jamal Warner. In 2013, she toured with Brian McKnight in the theatrical production Love Lies, created by Hinton Battle, which debuted at the Warner Theater in Washington, D.C. The production also starred Crystal Aiken and Elise Neal. That same year, Stone joined Phone's R&B Divas for its second season, where she took on the role of a mentor and life coach. In the years following, Stone continued to release music and remain active in the entertainment industry. In November 2015, Angie Stone released her 7th studio album, Dream, through Shanachie Entertainment, in partnership with Top Notch Music and Conjunction Entertainment. The album was co-written and produced by Walter Millsap III, alongside a core team that included former The Clutch members Candace Nelson, Bailwa Muhammad, and Hallway Productions. Critics praised the album, calling it another solid and empowering effort. It debuted at number 3 on the top hip-hop/R&B albums chart, selling approximately 9,000 copies in its first week. The album's lead single, Two Bad Habits, achieved moderate success on the Adult R&B Songs chart. Following a label change, Stone released a cover album titled Covered in Soul through Golden Lane Records, featuring renditions of classic songs by Phil Collins, Hot Chocolate, and Neil Diamond. The album, which included the single, These Eyes, a cover of the Guess Who's hit, failed to chart. In July 2019, Stone released her 9th studio album, Full Circle, under Conjunction Entertainment and Cleopatra Records. The album was led by the single Dinosaur, produced by Walter Millsap III and Hallway Productions. Stone's contributions to music were recognized in June 2024, when she was inducted into the Women's Songwriters Hall of Fame, honoring her decades-long influence in R&B and soul music. Stone had 2 children. Her daughter, Diamond, was born in 1984 from her marriage to Rodney Stone, also known as Lil Rodney C. From the hip-hop group Funky 4+1. Diamond contributed background vocals to Stone's 2007 song, Baby. In 2008, Diamond gave birth to Stone's first grandchild, followed by another in July 2012. During the 1990s, Stone was in a relationship with D'Angelo, one of the leading figures in the neo-soul movement. Their relationship resulted in the birth of their son, Michael D'Angelo Archer II, in 1998. Stone resided in Atlanta, Georgia, with her children. However, in March 2015, she made headlines when reports surfaced that she had been arrested for an altercation with her then 30-year-old daughter. In 1999, Stone was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. She became an advocate for diabetes awareness, joining comedian Anthony Anderson in the FACE Diabetes, Fearless African Americans Connected and Empowered program, sponsored by Eli Lilly and Company. This initiative aimed to educate African Americans on managing and preventing diabetes. Stone openly discussed her family history with the disease, noting that both her mother and aunt were diabetic. In July 2024, Stone was honored as an honorary member of Zeta Phi Beta sorority. She was inducted during the organization's Boole Convention in Indianapolis, Indiana, recognizing her impact on music and community outreach. On March 1, 2025, Stone tragically lost her life in an automobile accident in Montgomery, Alabama. She and her band members were traveling to Atlanta after performing in Mobile, Alabama, when their Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van was involved in a fatal vehicle collision. The accident marked the sudden and heartbreaking end to the life of an artist who had profoundly shaped R&B and soul music over 4 decades. Stone's legacy continues to live on through her music, her contributions to the neo-soul genre, and her impact as a songwriter and mentor to future artists. And that's a wrap on the amazing journey of Angie Stone. Thanks for watching. I truly appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on your favorite artists. And be sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. See you in the next one.